I have a little story today about authenticity and especially how it connects to leadership. So, I was at my friend's concert the other day. She did a mini concert, and she's an amazing musician, and she plays all kinds of instruments and is a sound healer and medicine woman. She's very, very, very cool. I brag that I have a really cool friend, and she's just learning guitar. It's a newer thing for her to play guitar and sing while she's playing guitar. So she did the whole concert, executed it perfectly. It was beautiful. At the end, she was like, she pulled out her guitar and she's like, just so you know, this is the first time I am playing guitar and singing at the same time in front of people who are not my partner, in front of the public. And so she did. And there were a few chords where she flubbed, where she kind of didn't get the fingering exactly right, or got the rhythm messed up a little bit, or hit the wrong string. And she said in that moment, she's like, "Oh, I messed up. Let me try that again," and started over, right? And oh man, if I were to tell you that was my favorite part of the entire experience, would you believe me? Because it was. And this is why. I told her after, I was like, you know what? I loved the parts where you messed up. Like, you are an incredible musician and you are so, so talented. And when you messed up, that was when I could feel you the most. It's like I could feel your humanity in that moment. And I could relate to that humanity because we all mess up. We all have flubs and missteps, and we make mistakes all the time, right? It's so human of us. And when we can see it in another human being, it actually brings us more connected. It brings us closer than distant. And I feel like we get it wrong so much. We feel like we have to be this perfect buttoned up leader in our organization and for our team. I have to be perfect. I can't be the person who has a personal issue, or I can't be the person who totally gets, misses a deadline, or gets a presentation, like says like or during a presentation. I can't be that person. I have to be perfect. Everything has to be exactly executed to a T. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to show up as that perfect leader when actually, in reality, the thing that makes us a more relatable leader and a more trustworthy leader is the leader who is true to themselves and authentic, and maybe messes up and owns those little mistakes and says, I don't totally know what I'm doing here. Can we all come together and get on board with this? And let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Rather than pretending you know what you're doing, can you own, like, I'm bringing my best. I'm bringing my best to this project, and we don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. And I feel a little nervous about that, but I really trust you guys. I trust that we've all got this together, and I think we can come out the other side and make this a really successful endeavor, right? So, leading with authenticity, and I encourage in my workshops and in my talks, I encourage leaders to be in the audience, to be part of the workshops, to embed themselves into the experience so that they're having these experiences with their teams. It builds so much trust among your people and for you, and a lot of respect. And as a leader, that's the best thing you can hope for, is to have trust and respect from your team. So, leading with authenticity, with the mess ups. I have another story about that, but I think I'll save it for another time because this video is coming to an end. Okay, lead with authenticity. Be honest, be authentic, be vulnerable. Vulnerability is such a superpower. It's such a strength, right, Callie? Vulnerability. Okay. Mwah. Bye.